Hey, what's going on everyone? My name's ExxotikGaming and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be awesome because we are reviewing one of the coolest new weapons in the game, the energy drill. This thing is a crazy new heavy weapon and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Guys, if you are listening to my voice right now, make sure to slam that like button down below. Since we've now surpassed 400,000 subscribers, I want to grow this channel bigger and better than ever. In order to do that, we need great audience interaction. So leave a like if you're signed into a YouTube account and subscribe if you've not done so already. We're on the march to the big 500,000 subscribers, 500,000. So let's get it. Anyways, with all this out of the way, let's start the review. Going into the armory section and heading over to the heavy section, this is the energy drill in all of its glory. I gotta say, this thing looks absolutely ferocious. It's one of the very last weapons in the heavy section, and because of this, it is one of the most powerful heavy weapons. It's a legendary charge shot area damage weapon with a 33 power, a 21 firing rate, a 70 capacity, and a 65 mobility. And as I said, this thing almost all of the time, if you charge it up to the max, will be a one-shot kill on a max armored player. Sometimes it will be two. I have encountered two-shot kills on occasion, but the vast majority of the time, you're going to get those one-shot kills on enemy players. And by God, are those kills going to be cool. I mean, look at this. If we can manage to take this guy out, we probably don't even need to do that because that guy didn't have max armor. I mean, as you all can see, the kills are going to be, let's just say, quite frequent when you're using this weapon. You're going to get a lot of them when you're using this thing. The energy drill is unbelievably powerful, and, well, you're not going to have any shortage of kills, like I said, when you use this thing. Honestly, this kind of reminds me of the eraser. If you guys ever used the eraser, it's another one of those charging weapons in the heavy section that you charge up and then blast the enemy and utterly destroy them. I mean, this one's kind of similar to it. As you can see there, though, I didn't charge this thing to the complete max, and because of that, I didn't one-shot kill that guy. So you gotta make sure to one-shot kill the enemies, and by doing that, you gotta make sure to charge this thing almost completely to the max. As you can see there, I didn't all the way charge to the max with that thing, and because of that, I didn't one-shot kill. And if this thing is not going to be a one-shot kill, it's going to be pretty weak. It's going to be pretty ineffective. You gotta make sure to get that first shot to destroy the enemy, because if you don't, then, well, you're gonna be completely screwed. I mean, as you can see, almost every single time I don't hit the person on my first shot, I'm going to completely die. But as you all can see, we're getting so many kills, it's unbelievable. My God, the gameplay is fantastic, and that's what's going to happen with you if you do end up getting the energy drill. I love these charge area damage weapons in the game because I feel like these are really the only weapons that should deserve to be a one-shot kill for area damage, because you really got to hold down that firing button, and it is a little difficult at times to do that. If you compare this with something like, for example, the destruction system, which is another one of those most of the time one-shot kill weapons, I mean, my God, with the destruction system, that thing is so ridiculously OP, I don't feel like that deserves to be a one-shot kill. But with this one, since you have to charge this thing, as I said, basically to the very max, this is one of those weapons that I think does deserve to be a one-shot kill. And, I mean, the kills are really cool. Look at this. Wolf Boy doesn't stand a chance unless, well, I mean, maybe the energy doesn't work too well in the pool. We still took him out. You have to be able to at least charge it to half, because if you don't manage to get that first shot, at least on that second shot, you'll be able to take them out. If you do encounter somebody at longer range, it's going to be difficult. As you can see there, that one annoying guy was up on top of the roof with his smart bullet bazooka, and since he was there, it was pretty difficult to manage to hit him because all he had to do was move out of the way and the blast wasn't going to hit them. Now with this weapon, just like any other area damage weapon in Pixel Gun 3D, you want to use this thing at close range. So in the map that I'm in right now, Pool Party, it's a great map for this weapon. Silent School is another great map for this weapon. Any other close range map is good for the energy drill. But if you take this weapon into long range, you're going to find this weapon is a not very good weapon to use in Pixel Gun 3D. Unfortunately, it seems like everybody left that map, but that's not really too big of an issue. We're going to go jump into Coliseum here, and we're going to continue on using this weapon, utterly destroying everybody in this match here. I gotta say, this weapon looks really, really cool, and this might be my favorite area damage weapon from this most recent update. If we compare this weapon with the destruction system, I'm going to be using this weapon more than the destruction system. With the destruction system, it's just a little too OP for me to to use on a regular basis, but with this thing, since it is a charge shot, it reminds me of how the charge cannon was when that thing was released in 2016. So I like using this one a lot more, and I will be using this more than the other weapons from this update. So you can expect to see ExxotikGaming using a lot of the energy drill in the near future. Maybe for future videos, maybe just for fun off camera. You never really know when you'll see me. You never know. It's always a mystery when ExxotikGaming jumps into matches in Pixel Gun 3D. But as you can see, we're getting no shortage of kills here. Is this the absolute most powerful area damage weapon in Pixel Gun 3D? No, there are some that are more powerful. I'm not going to say this is the most powerful. I feel like the Champion Solar Cannon is one of those weapons that is, on a regular basis, more powerful. So if you encounter somebody with the Champion Solar Cannon, they're going to take you out a lot. Now, they're not going to take you out every single time, and you still are going to be able to get those kills, but sometimes they will be able to have the advantage over you. If you encounter somebody with, for example, the Big Buddy, they're going to pretty easily be able to take you out most of the time. So you have to make sure to charge this thing all the way to the max, as I said, so you can maximize your chance of having this being a one-shot kill, and that way, it will be a lot more effective. Because if this thing is not a one-shot kill, and you got to charge this thing up again, it's really not going to be that great. You got to make sure to charge this thing because as you can see here, I'm charging this thing, I'm trying to take this guy out, and it's just very difficult to do that if you have to charge this thing more than once. So be sure to charge this thing to the max. That's the thing that I want to say most with the energy drill. Another great thing with this weapon is you guys probably noticed, it has a very big area damage. I was a little surprised at how big the area damage was with this weapon. It's one of the biggest area damages out of any weapon in Pixel Gun 3D, so that is definitely a good side to the energy drill. You're going to be able to hit somebody very far away from where they're actually standing, like right there, and still be able to take them out very, very easily. So that is definitely a plus with the energy drill. My God, you don't even need to like hit anywhere remotely close to the enemy player, and you're still going to be able to take them out somehow with this thing. It's kind of crazy. I honestly would recommend this weapon over a lot of the other area damage weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, mainly because it does require a little bit more skill just because it does have that charging ability with it. I don't really like the ridiculously OP one-shot kill area damage weapons that don't charge up at all, and you just spam the weapon, and then you're just taking out like 10 people at a single time. Because you basically need no skill in order to actually operate that weapon. Anybody who downloads the game for the first time could play it and easily do exactly that. With this weapon, though, you're going to have a little bit of difficulty in the very beginning when you are using this thing, and you have to practice before you're able to use the charging ability to the best of its advantage. So be sure to do that. This is also one of those weapons that I would feel like is not like some of the other area damage weapons in that you don't use this 24/7. You don't use this the entire length of a match. What I feel like you should do when you're using the energy drill is hold that charge ability, and if you miss the person, you can finish them off with maybe something like a sniper rifle, or maybe your swarmer or something like that, or whatever that thing is. I don't know. It's whatever the new version of the swarmer is in this update. So if you shoot, you miss, you can take them out with the pizza heater, for example, or something like that. And that way, you can actually have a chance of taking the person out instead of being completely vulnerable when you are charging this weapon up. Because as you can see, that person can take me out this entire time that I'm charging up my weapon, and obviously, most of the time, I am going to die if I do have to charge it up a second time. So this is how I would use this weapon. Charge it up, get ready, shoot the person. If I take them out, obviously, I'm gonna sit with that. And if I miss my shot, or I don't really hit them, I'll take them out with a pizza heater and finish them off. That way, I don't have to worry about charging the thing up again and being vulnerable for those 2 or 3 seconds when this thing is charging up. That's the best way to use this weapon. You got to use this weapon that way, and that way you can get the most amount of kills. I haven't gotten as many kills as I would probably get if I was playing the way that I normally would play. For some reason, wow, my button just glitched. That was really weird. Anyways, aside from that weird little glitch there, I'm not getting as many kills as I could probably get with this weapon if I was using it the way that I mentioned earlier. Just more casually off camera where I am using this with other weapons. I've died a lot of times because of that, so just keep that in mind. That's probably going to happen when you're using this weapon yourself, if you use this the entire length of a time. If you're doing a 1v1, like I think I'm doing right now, well, I'm kind of completely destroying this guy. It's not really much of a 1v1, because I'm killing him literally every single time I'm encountering him. That's kind of what you can expect with the energy drill. Most of the time, you're going to have no problem whatsoever taking people out. one-shot area damage, killing them with absolute swag. Yes, that's what the people said in 2015, and that's kind of how you could pertain to it in this most recent update. Yes, you feel pretty cool when you're using this thing. That's all I gotta say. We got a lot of kills in that match. We got 19 kills in that match. For some reason, we didn't get first place. We should have gotten first place, but, I mean, that should have been a first place there. And 19 kills is certainly not something to be ashamed of in Pixel Gun 3D. It's good. It's really good. Now, if we were to jump into Sky Islands, I'm going to show you guys some gameplay in this map here. Now, this map might not result in as good of gameplay. And I wanted to show you guys in this map here because with this map, you're going to have a lot more longer range encounters on enemy players when you're using this weapon. And if you encounter somebody at long range, you're kind of completely screwed if you only use this thing. So be prepared to use this thing alongside others, and that way you can actually more effectively get the kills on a more regular basis in Pixel Gun 3D. Like this right here, everybody's very close together, and I'm easily able to get a lot of kills when I'm using this thing. But if somebody was on the other island over there, and I tried to use this thing, it wouldn't really work well. So be sure to use this thing at the proper times, and that way you can make the most out of your energy drill. But in the end, how would I rate this weapon? I'd probably give this weapon, can I get a long range kill? Oh, that was close. I got a pet knockout, that was pretty cool. But how would I rate this weapon between 1 and 10? I'd give this thing probably a solid 9. Is it the #1 best area damage weapon in Pixel Gun? No. But is it something that I would recommend probably more than most other area damage weapons in this game? Yes. Wow, nice long range kill. I definitely would recommend getting this thing, guys. It's going to require a little bit more skill than other area damage weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, and that's why I like the energy drill. So if you're wanting an area damage weapon that's requiring a little bit more skill than some of the others, this is probably the way to go. And with that being said, that's basically it. We've just disconnected from the room. Hopefully we can reconnect. I'm kind of liking this match here in Sky Islands. People aren't putting up much of a fight, so it's kind of easy to get a lot of kills in this particular match. Generally, in Sky Islands, it's pretty difficult with an area damage weapon, but, I mean, my God, we're getting a heck of a lot of kills. I don't even know how many we've gotten so far. I don't know how many people have gotten those kill assists or somebody that's used a resurrection spell, but I'd say probably at least 10 kills so far here in Sky Islands, and that's on top of the many others that we have gotten so far in this video. We've gotten a lot of kills. We have the Robot Samurai. Robot Samurai doesn't stand a chance. And, well, the other guy took the guy out that was controlling it, but, I mean, as you all could see there, we took a direct shot to that Robot Samurai. Didn't really stand much of a chance, so expect some pretty awesome kills when you're using the energy drill. So 8 kills. We probably had a couple of people that had resurrection. That was probably at least 10 to 11. So we were pretty close to first place in that match. So that's pretty good. And with that being said, it looks like for the most part, almost everybody left this match, and we can probably end the video on this note. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you left a like down below. It really means a lot, and like I said, the more support on this video, the faster this channel can grow. We can get this thing up to 500,000, guys. The first pretty much Pixel Gun YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers. So that would be pretty freaking cool. And yes, it would be, yeah, you guys would be the big help to that. So I really just wanted to take a second to thank you all so much for the support you guys have given over the past couple of years, guys. I never thought 400,000 would actually happen, but it's happened, and the channel is right now doing better than it ever has. It's growing faster than it ever has, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you for sticking with the channel. Thank you for watching the videos that I do post, and I strive to make better and better content in the near future. So yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you all for watching. Be sure to go check out the videos that I'll have linked down below in the description if you wanted to see reviews on the other weapons from this update. Some of the ones that are in my loadout right now. You wanted to see the revolver sniper rifle. You wanted to see the jet tenderizer or the pizza heater or the cyborg hands. I've reviewed all of them, so I'll have them linked down below in the description. Thank you all for watching, guys. I just blasted right through a wall. That was very unusual. And, yeah, one last kill. Should be pretty easy. Nope, this is going to be hard. This guy's annoying and constantly using a jetpack the entire time. Oh, almost got him. Come on. And there we go. We got him. So thank you all for watching, guys. And I'll see you all in the next episode.